Welcome back, everyone, to episode 3 of Homegrown. Today we got Tosin, a defensive lineman here at the University of Rhode Island. Tosin, how are you today?
I'm good. Thank you all for having me today.
So, obviously, me and you know each other for a little while now. I know you did, you played football late. So, growing up, what made you stay away from football, kind of?
It was really my parents, because my parents were always scared of the concussions and everything. And all my friends around me would play, and I always try to ask my parents. So when I got into high school, I wasn't really thinking about it the freshman year because I was more focused on basketball. And then sophomore year, our Coach McCall, he saw me in the gym and told me to come, and then I just went.
So obviously, I've seen it personally. Your size jump from sophomore year to junior year, that was really the COVID year for us. But you grew, put on some weight. How did you figure out I need to put on some weight to play, and this is how I want to take my game? What made you do that, and how did you figure out how you would do it?
It was really Coach McCall, because he gave me some workouts to do while I was home. He said do 200, 300 push-ups a day with sit-ups, and then I just started eating more protein, and my diet in COVID, I wasn't really that active, and then all the weight just came, and I grew to 6'3".
So when did you know to all right, I'm gonna stop playing basketball? Is it when you went to play football, or was it just before that? When did you know all right, I'm just gonna play football?
It was after COVID. You saw me at the tryouts. Yeah, I came to Cav, and then I just realized I should just do track. Help me with my power and my development as a football player.
So obviously you got a PWO here, obviously. So how has your time been here so far?
It been good. When I first came in, I really didn't know much about football since I just started playing football sophomore year of high school, and then my development has been good with Coach Lazard teaching me the basics and how to play our position and just growing physically, mentally, and
D-line, because I know you played both sides. Sometimes I had to knock you in the sense, to really be that aggressive person. So why D-line for someone that's you don't come off as aggressive? What made you choose D-line?
I just feel D-line was more fun than O-line, and I just grew to love the physical side of D-line, and you have to be violent to play this position, and I'm just each day getting more violent and better.
So obviously, we're in the spring season. What is your goal to get out of this spring?
My goal is just trying to get better each day, try to progress my technique and my knowledge of our defense and the schemes we're trying to do and what we're trying to do on our side of the ball.
So what is your ultimate goal going into the fall and then into the season, obviously?
My ultimate goal, just to play at Meade Stadium. That's the ultimate goal for me.
So, in your free time, obviously, I knew you're not as much of a video game person. Obviously, in high school, you talk about Fortnite, whatever. You wasn't really playing for real. So what do you do now? Obviously, the football schedule is busy, but besides meetings and lifting, what else are you really doing?
Just chilling with my roommates. I live with Case, Pat, Reem, and we just be playing the Wii in the room. We have fun times, and also taking care of my body more. My freshman, sophomore, junior year, I didn't really take care of my body as much, but since I've started stretching, rolling out, eating better, I felt my body was able to move better, produce more power.
So if someone inspired you to do that, because obviously you were with Wes a lot last year.
Yeah.
So is he one of the main reasons why you started taking that stuff serious?
Yeah, Wes was a big part of it. I saw how he carried himself, so I'm just trying to follow his footsteps and take care of my body more and just be on a good schedule.
So what is it when you say taking care of your body more and eating better? What exactly are you doing to do that?
I'm stretching way more. I get in here and treatment early in the morning. I stretch, and then after practice, I try to stretch again. And before I go to sleep, I try to roll out and feel good for the next day.
It's been a minute, but Coach Coop is your first DC. What's the difference, scheme-wise? Is there really a difference between Coach Coop and Laurenti?
Not really.
Same thing?
Yeah.
What's the difference between the two?
Two.
Because I know Laurenti's intense.
Yeah.
He's really intense. I can only imagine y'all defensive meetings, but for him to be so intense, what does that mean to you as a defensive player?
It just fires us up each morning, wanting us to like he says, grab your fastball and just attack practice with that attitude each day.
So last year, we had the championship season. What was your feelings on last season, not only as the championship game, but the season as a whole?
was a great season with the bonds we have with each other. Like, it's just amazing to see that happen in Rhode Island because you don't really see that happen a lot here. And like younger kids from Rhode Island would not want to come to like URI because of what we did last season.
Tosin, thank you for coming on with us today. It was greatly appreciated. Continue to put on for Rhode Island and come check out the URI football team this season.